Used to care too much, now I'm free. What you think of me don't mean shit to me. I let go, let flow, now I see. Zero fucks giving whole galaxy in me. Used to care too much, now I'm free. What you think of me don't mean shit.
What is going on? I have a lot of spots, bro. I can't even. I'm just at a good spot. Let's just say that. You've seen me here before. You have, if you're new to the channel, my fucking 200 and some subscribing channel. Then you know it is what it is. We here though. To jog your memory, it's a place that I grew up and I would always walk. It's my memory lane. It's my memory lane. That's what it is. Yeah. And it's bringing me, bro, like I would be on, I want to get monetized, bro, but I would be on the Lucy's and the Shroomies, which if you don't know what Lucy is, it's basically LSD, but please don't strike me, YouTube. I don't know what I can and can't say sometimes, it's sad. Basically, it makes me want to microdose though now. It's a sign. I need to do it. It's been calling and I've been ignoring it. And it's gonna help me channel some information. I mean, I could do that through meditation, I guess. I understand that. But it's a tool, you know? I'm not relying on it. So that's the, you know, if I'm relying on it, then that's the problem. You know what I mean? But I understand that all this is within me. It's only a mirror for what's already within me. So at that point, it's more like a stimulant, you know, a reminder. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully soon, because I can't do it right now. Because I'm working 6 days a week. It sucks. I'm off on Sunday and it's Wednesday. So I got 3 more days. Let's get this and I'm ready. I will say though, with my new job, I am completely more energized. Like, all I gotta do is bring a hoodie because it's cold up in that bitch. I swear, bro, it's literally a big ass freezer. I think it is like maybe 40 degrees in there. I don't know, it's fucking cold. All I know is when I get off of work, my hands are kind of like all cold and getting used to the weather outside. And it's kind of burning a little bit, but not too much because it was so hot, you know what I mean? Or not hot, fucking cold. But I mean, hey, I'd rather it be like cold than hot. Fuck that, because the other job was just cold and I was sweating and that sucked. I know. So we gotta count the blessings, but either way, what I was gonna say is that I feel significantly less emotionally and spiritually and physically drained. Like I have more energy right now. Like when I was still working there, making videos and walking the same path, I would be fucking tired. You could see it in my aura. But now I'm chilling. I just got it done eating. You know what I mean? My tummy's full. We're chilling. Now let's get to the fucking video, guys. I hope you guys' day is going good. I hope you're manifesting your reality and just living your fucking life. Look at, they got their lights up there. Yeah, it sounds like a pool. Fuck yes. I want a pool. I have an above ground pool. It's cool, but it's not the same. But now this video is just about forgiving people. The power of forgiveness. I can't even talk. Turning pain into power, into peace. And I'll even go into a big more detail about it, but it's not good to live with a heavy heart. Forgiveness is, and this is coming from this is a personal story too. Like I forgive everyone that's done wrong to me because I'm not living with the heavy heart anymore. Because forgiveness isn't about condoning what they did. It never was. It's just reclaiming your peace, you know. Every wound can be a window. Every disappointment, a doorway, a portal. Because you got to realize when you forgive, you alchemize that energy. You're turning into something. You're turning pain into power. Because if energy can't be destroyed, only transferred, then turn that pain into power. Let it turn it into a fertile ground for your evolution, if you will. Like it's a garden and you're watering that bitch with all this pain and whatever anyone did to you. Just pause, reflect, meditate on this. What if the people who hurt you were actually just guiding you back to yourself? Because everything's a reflection, right? And if we're not really a victim, then everything's happening for us, not to us, then maybe the universe has brought them there to serve as a lesson for you. And once you got that lesson, it goes away. What if your failures, or actually what if their failures were lessons pointing you back to your own strength, or even your failures too? Because here's what I do. I really hope I didn't swallow a fly. But here's what I do, guys. I meditate. I take walks like this. Because it's like when you're holding on to shit, when you take walks like this, it helps you forget. You gotta shift the lens. Instead of seeing others as only the issue and blaming them. Shortcomings as proof. Like instead of seeing others' shortcomings as proof of your own unworthiness, if you will, see them as opportunities to deepen your capacity for love, for healing. I almost walked into a spider web. Thought it fucking sucked. Reclaim your energy. Because resentment only binds you to the pain. And releasing it frees your soul. It brings your power back. So grow through the cracks. Grow through all the pain. Let every emotional scar become the soil, that garden you're watering, where compassion and clarity take a root, take form. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, but rather it expands your future. So in letting go, you rise. And when you rise, you're showing others it's possible to rise too. Ooh, I'm liking this lighting right here. Shout out green light. And usually when someone does something to you, it is their separated ego that did that to you. Because the true divine essence in them, the spirit, isn't what did that to you. If they were truly aware and awakened, they wouldn't do bad. Because it's usually the people that are unconscious, still asleep, and their ego, very attached to their ego and their egoic desires. That's what's doing the wrong to you. They needed to do it to go through a lesson. And maybe even to show you a lesson. You never know. But for example, I was friends with this girl and this guy. I actually introduced them to each other. Now they're dating. They're toxic relationship, sadly. 6 years, still the same shit. I wish them the best, but I used to be friends with them, and then I got all of a sudden out of nowhere, I would get the feeling they were using me for rides, because they didn't have a car, and they just started being very fake, they would only want to hang if they needed a ride, They got mad if I asked for gas money, which is crazy, because most of the time I'd give them rides for free. So, and they stopped being friends with me because I asked for gas money, which is crazy, because I always give them rides. And they would just always talk shit behind my back. I felt it. And for the longest time, this happened 2 years ago, 2023, it was hard for me to fucking let it go and forgive. I was about to crash out. But you can't live with a heavy heart. It takes away your peace. Just forgive and let go. That's all you gotta do. And maybe that's what I had. That was that lesson that I went through with that. I had to just let it go. I didn't need to hold on to it anymore. And I realized that it wasn't the true divine essence spirit, the real them, that did that to me. It was only their separated ego. And I forgive them Yo, I think I did swallow something. This shit fucking annoying. I forgive them. And I wish them the best. Like, all you can do sometimes is wish the people who did you wrong love, light, and consciousness. Because you're wishing them healing. You're wishing them healing. And then by you forgiving and letting go, you don't have to live with the heavy heart. You don't have to live with that burden, that ache. It sucks, I know. I wish people that weren't like this, you know? But it's really just, again, their ego. Because when you really truly understand that we're all one, it's only the ego that separates. You're not going to do anything wrong. You're going to put yourself in a positive karmic feedback loop with the universe. And you're just chilling. You don't got to worry. Now, you also don't got to worry because you're going to let it go. You're going to forgive everyone that's done you wrong. Because they're just learning. They're attached to their ego. The real divine spirit, which is just love, unconditional love, isn't what did it to you. It was just their ego. They think that they're their ego, and so they act on it. And maybe they have to do these things to go through their karmic cycles. But it's your choice with how you want to react to it. You can hold on to it for as long as you want. But I'm telling you, it only creates stress, anxiety. It doesn't create any peace. You know, you just get mad and you're like, fuck you, fuck them. I want to, just fight them, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, sometimes it's that cliche thing of being the bigger man. And letting the universe do its work with serving them their karma. Because what you do put out, you do give back. Sorry, what you do put out, you do give back, yeah. So they will get back, but it's not your job to deliver that karma, if you will. Your job is to just transform all that energy into creating the reality that you want, into being the best version of you that you want. And the best revenge, I always say, the best revenge is success. You know, people are going to pray on your downfall because they're going to be envious and jealous, whatever. But then they're going to see you so successful, they're going to be, what the hell? They wanted you to fail so much because they saw you as a complete reflection. They never believed in themselves, but you do. So it triggers them. It triggers that I see yourself to be bigger. And because they're not doing it, when you do something that'll get you to be successful or bigger, it threatens their ego, right? Their safety zone, their comfort zone. So of course they're gonna want you to fail. They don't want you to be better than them or at a better place than where they're at. Now again, that's their ego doing that, because the true divine essence that we are, the soul, whatever, they're going to support you, they're going to love you, right? That's real friends. They're not going to be jealous because you're successful. They're going to, you know what, I'll help you. Do you want help? Let's do this. Let's be successful together or whatever. That's real friends. That's true divine essence, conscious, aware people. And we will attract these people, right? The more we keep doing our spiritual shit like we're doing, or our consciousness expanding awareness shit, we're going to attract these people. Just like me making these videos. Like, I got people saying like, hey, you really are me, you know? That's cool. I wish we could talk and hang out. Fucking same, bro. I'm tired of not a lot of people getting this shit. Everyone's in their own worlds, you know? Just arguing, talking shit on people. It's not good. It's toxic. And if people are doing that, and you're around people that are doing that, it's because they're really attached to their ego. And they're in a lower state of consciousness. Very much in that 3D paradigm. Separation and this and that. Third eye is not open. But you will attract people who are aware. Just as you are watching this video now, because you attracted it, basically, because you can only perceive the vibration you're of. It's like, hey, he gets it. Cool. This is just a glimpse of what the universe is gonna give you in your life. First, the videos. Like, okay, cool, he's cool. And then we'll meet people. Whether you get that twin flame, you know, while at the same time just making friends, meeting your soul family, you know. Just trust in the process. Trust in the process. And the more forgiving you do, the more healing you will feel. Because a lot of healing has to do with forgiving too. Because honestly, at the end of the day, most of what happens to us is only to build us into who we are and who we're supposed to be. So I forgive everyone that's done me wrong because it made me who I am now. And that's aware, conscious Josh. who is aware of their thoughts, their actions, and emotions, and doesn't react, you know, right away to the simple bad, just the first negative thing that may come up. No, we just, we live in our life, and we having fun, creating the reality that we want. Because we don't gotta live by their rules. Everyone else's rules, their expectations. Everyone's doing the same, you know what I mean? You gotta break away from the sheep, from the crowd. And when you think outside the box, and you stop doing what Joe Schmo's doing, that's when life is gonna treat you right. Because you're doing different. You're breaking the cycle. And the system hates the person that breaks the cycle. But we're here to think outside that system. Outside of that cycle shit. And god damn it, we're having fun with it in the meantime, but we're gonna get to where we've always knew that we would be, and will be, but we'll get there. Just have fun. I love you guys. Forgive, forget, heal. We got shit to do. We don't gotta waste our energy on hating and holding grudges. Where awareness goes, energy flows. So we're gonna put all of our awareness into not hating, but to forgiving ourselves. And yeah, not even just other people, but ourselves. Forgive yourself for the bad you may have done, because again, it was only your unconscious, separated ego. Now that you are aware, you know what to do and what not to do. Okay? Alright. Namaste, lady. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get this. Let's create. And let's keep the third eye open. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? I just don't even stop. I'm just like, it's alright, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.
After party dreams, we don't wanna wake up. Champagne in our veins, we just wanna stay up. Dancing on the rooftop, hands to the sky. Feeling like forever every single night. Yeah. You got that dress that make the world turn slow. Every shot we take got the night in a glow. Yeah, I say